Hey, how you doing? So, we're gonna talk about receiving now. So I've set up the server so that whenever you connect to it, it just sends a little message to you. And that's all. And we're gonna learn today how to receive that message. You know, the backbone of networking, isn't it? So we're gonna use the receive function. RECV, receive. Alright. So we take a socket, which is which socket we're gonna receive from. So I'll use the sock. And then we have a buffer. So that's where it's gonna store the data that we actually received. So we're gonna have to make a little buffer here. Char buffer. We'll make it 24. Yeah, 1024, why not? So we're gonna store the received data into that buffer. Then len is the size of the buffer, so it won't actually read more than your buffer can handle. So I'll just type 134. And then we have flags, so for now we just get that 0. We don't want any flags right now. Yeah, and then let's print it. So printf, I received this string. Okay, so we're just gonna print it out. So let's see what happened. Whoa. Okay. I received hello from server, moi, and then a bunch of shit forever, and then exclamation mark. So that doesn't look good. I mean, I can promise you for now, I only send this part, I don't send this. So what went wrong here? Hopefully, from just seeing this, some of you should have already kind of figured out what went wrong here. It actually hasn't anything to do with our receive or our send. It's gonna give you a moment to try to think about what it could be making it print this. I'll give you a clue. C strings, null terminations. Yeah, you remember? This is more of a C trivia thing rather than networking. But the problem is when I send this message, when I send this message, I don't actually include the terminating 0 as part of the message. I just send, you know, the actual string and not the 0 at the end. Because remember, that's how C strings work, is that you have some characters and then you have a 0 telling telling C++ that the string has ended. There's nothing there yet, or there's nothing there anymore. So how do we fix this? Well, first of all, we should figure out how long our message is. And the receive function will just simply return how many bytes were read from the socket. So receive size. There we go. So now that we have the receive size, we can sort of insert our own null termination into this buffer, right? So we can just do buffer at receive size is equal to 0. Now I'll let you ponder, why don't we do buffer receive size minus 1? Or rather +1, sorry, +1. Because if the receive size is, the size of the string, and we want to put the 0 at the end of the string, why don't we do +1? And I'll let you ponder that one, and then maybe I'll answer in Discord if I'm feeling generous. So now if we play, there we go. Now we have our nice, lovely message without any garbage, and I'm actually going to add a new line here. Control F5, there we go. I received hello from server, moi, exclamation mark, how nice. And that is how you receive messages from sockets. Very nice. And yeah, that's it.